Tattoos?
Yeah.
All this, bro.
Yeah?
I gotta finish when I go back.
Okay, tell me, talk about, the thought process behind it.
I mean, well, most of them self-explanatory. This one right here, you know, St. Michael look like, you feel me?
Okay.
Only God can judge me. And then the world is yours tat right here.
All
And then I kind of let him freestyle this one. I let him do whatever right there. Feel me? Just line hearted with the eye,
Yeah.
with the heart in there. Feel me? So that was self-explanatory. I just let him do what he want to do.
So with that, is that, I guess, kind of, what you're all about as far as, how you want to play, how you want to perform, have success?
Yeah, somewhat. Tattoo is kind of like I call it a hidden therapy for me. Because life hurts too, so tattoos don't feel good, but there's always a green on the other side, the outcome. So they look good after all the pain, then you keep getting more.
What are your expectations?
Oh, that's my grandmother, and then I have my mom on this side.
What are your expectations for yourself this year? I mean, obviously after last year, you made some strides, and I think a lot of people are expecting you to take it to another level.
Just be the best Keon Coleman I can be, and just do the normal things I always do, make plays, and help my team win. So that's about it.
Minuses for you individually of not playing basketball this year?
Getting my body right, after being banged up for a majority of the season. So just making sure I was healthy coming in the spring. So that's pretty much it.
You showed up for that practice back in January. Were you still at that point thinking I'm going to play? Or?
Yeah, honestly I was. And then, after like that week, I just had like a real sit down with myself like, yeah, I can go help them, but how much would I be hurting myself, like without getting healthy, So I was like, just get back healthy and then just get back to football. Then that's pretty much all I could do.
Is it tough to listen to your body like that? You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, your body is your business. That's where your money comes from.
Kind of tough to put that chapter behind you a little bit too when you've been playing your whole life.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch much basketball. I had to stay away. I didn't even go around the facilities at all. Kind of a lot, so I just tried to keep myself busy with football, so I don't think about it as much.
I apologize. This is your first spring, man. Even going into year 3, I believe, right? Because you didn't enroll early. So, what are you getting out of this time? How do you feel like you're getting better by being part of this?
You get every day pretty much to just perfect your craft and just work at that every hour of the day that you're not doing schoolwork and not doing meetings and lifting. You can go right there to work, and then because you only practice every other day, so you get to just craft pretty much. That's about it.
When you talk about that, it looks like you put some bulk up of your body. How much, last year, for example, like when you're running up and down in basketball, does that limit your ability to maybe bulk up a little bit?
Yeah, that was one of the perks of it, and I knew that going in. You don't lift as heavy and as often with the high velocity that you do in football, but you playing, every 2 days, then you traveling, so you leaving a little early. So, I understood that.
Jay Johnson talked about their expectations for you this year, talking about great things, saying you have those expectations as well. What does this season look like for you in terms of that? And do you understand this bigger role you have now as the guy, Jaden's gone, they're looking to you now as to be that big playmaker. Do you kind of relish that role that you're going to be going into now?
Yeah, I try to thrive in it and also bring the younger guys with me because those are the guys we're going to really need. We might need me, to get things started, but when all hell breaks loose and, they put all the coverages on me, I got to be able to trust my young guys to be able to make those plays and the older guys as well. So just Trey, Montoria, and Fitz, So pretty much just with me taking on that role, also bringing my other receivers with me, making sure we're all on the same level, so it's going to be hard for them to just not, worry about them too. And that's also going to help me get more one-on-ones. So.
Are you looking forward to that challenge of being sort of the focus of the defense and still trying to produce on top of that,
Yeah, it feels pretty normal at this point. I don't really be worrying about it.
You started getting a lot of that at the end of last year anyway, right?
Yeah, I seen it. It's probably going to get, there's only so much you can do. So we're gonna be the game plan to, get them out of that pretty much.
How much more of a leadership role have you had to take on this offseason, and kind of where do you think you've grown there?
I think I've grown tremendously there, being more accountable and being watched more of my teammates to see, he's a leader. So if he's not really stepping right, then how we supposed to follow him, you know, type one of those things. So just holding myself more accountable to the things I tell them and just living those things out in my everyday life pretty much.
After going through winter conditioning, how would you just describe maybe how different your body is from last year to this year, having, you know, that full off season in football?
I ain't gonna lie, it didn't kick my butt at all, but it was a little different. I've never gone through that, so just going through those experiences with my teammates pretty much made us bond stronger. And my body feels great now, you know, feeling great. I got to recover, get to 100%, and you know that's about it.
Peyton last fall was talking about how smart you are as a football player, and saying that you will go talk to the opposing secondary, the defensive backs, and ask how they're going to defend you. I guess what are those conversations?
Pretty much if I run a route, you know, I wanted to see what coverage they're in. So if I couldn't see it before snap, we got maybe a lot more hand signs going on. I'll ask them, hey, what coverage y'all was this in? Like, you know, what y'all say about me in the meetings, and just see what they know. Maybe it helped me identify maybe the weaknesses in my game that I need to work on. So,
anything that anybody said to you that really stands out and stood out at the time?
I will keep that inside. That's the thing. Yeah, they told the truth. So I mean, pretty much that's the things I work on.
You talked about working on your craft. I remember year one, it was like you were saying, like you were kind of just playing off instinct and everything. Year two, we saw that. So now year three, like, what are you really trying to drill down on, technique or whatever wise, to do whatever you want to do?
Keeping the consistency within my route running when I'm tired. That's pretty much what I want to work on a lot. Playing when you're tired, because then your mind starts to wander. You might feel tired when you're mentally, you know, you're really not, but mentally your body's telling you you're tired, but just pushing through that and keeping the technique and fundamentals, like, you know, keeping those basic things, like sharp while you're tired. So that's pretty much about it.
How has it been with doing quarterback reps for 3 different guys? And what have you seen from those 3 guys?
I've seen,
obviously Peyton.
yeah, I mean, I see great things from all 3 of those guys. You know, they all put the ball where it needs to be, at the time it needs to be. So I have no problem with it. They're gonna keep competing, and you know, we're gonna keep competing in our room and let the coaches make those decisions.
How much different does this spring feel? Like you guys got a full offensive line. You got a lot more guys that are healthy. How much different does this spring feel compared to last year?
Kind of feel like some of the games, you know, we're getting to compete, like actually compete, because there's no shortage of guys, so we're getting to go to full reps and actually get work in. So it feels great, honestly.
What do you see as, I mean, obviously Jaden's a loss, big playmaker, but you know, you come back as, you know, after a breakout year. Trey's obviously a veteran guy who you see beyond those, you and Trey's being the guy who can step up.
Montoya Foster coming off the slight injury he had last year, him and Christian Fitzpatrick, he had another kind of sort of same injury I did end up having. But those 2 guys, along with Tyrell, Ron Glover and Antonio Gates Jr., they all pretty much been working hard this offseason, and you know, just trying to be the next guy to come make a play. So
You still feel like you guys have the same kind of depth, just not proven yet?
yeah, I mean, there's a lot y'all haven't seen, so looking forward to it. They're gonna show y'all what they're really about.
How about some DBs? Anybody catching you right there? You guys lose Ronald and Speed. Guys who play a lot. Got a couple guys coming back. Chuck's doing his thing. But who you
I mean, they have a lot of guys, you know, from last season stepping up like I did. Chuck's obviously went there, most likely cornerback 1. He's there. Samar, from Wisconsin, he's pretty good too. You got Dylan Tatum out there, aggressive. Caleb Coley, I haven't seen much of him at corner. Pretty much everyone in that safety room can play. I'll give them that. They all have their own unique skills. And they got my boy Harold from offense, so they kind of cheating. They got his big safety back there. Then you got Malik, Jello, Chester out there, Nickel, Jay White, pretty much everywhere. So they have some real good guys back there in the secondary that, again, not many people got to really see due to the things that happened last season. So it's gonna be kind of like a coming out party for them.
Keon, can you sort of just describe too, I guess, the hunger of the spring and going into this next season after how last year transpired for you guys?
I feel everybody has like that extra chip on their shoulder, like, and the things we go through in the off season as a team, it helps us want to play even harder for the guy next to us. Like, you can dig internally, but when you feel what the next guy's going through, you kind of want to go an extra mile for that guy. So coming off that 5-7 season, we're looking to go undefeated and win some games. Pretty much, that's about it.
Coming in, we had Trey a little while ago, and he talked about that you guys named him the OG. So tell me what you've learned from the OG coming into spring ball and what you want to take in the fall.
just how to be a leader and be held accountable, and always show up when they're needed, and even when you're not needed.
Yeah. Now you're the